Hey everyone, it's Tom Cull, your Ward 4 candidate. It's Saturday, May 23rd, and it's pretty rainy. We've suspended canvassing, and I'm down at the river because I wanted to record a land acknowledgement for my campaign website. I begin all of my land acknowledgements with the river. I grew up on a river in Godridge, or near Godridge, Ontario. The Maitland River, or Manessatung in Ojibwe, which means laughing or healing waters. That's a river that flows through Treaty 29, the Huron Tract Treaty. Of course, now I live here in London on the banks of the Thames River, or Dushkan Zibi, which translates in Anishinaabe-Moan to antler or horned river. So this is a river that is over 13,000 years in the making. It was carved into the land by retreating glaciers at the end of the last ice age. It's a river that flows through the traditional territories of the Anishinaabe, the Haudenosaunee, the Lenni-Pequot, and the Chinantan peoples. It's also a river that flows through London and connects us downstream with three sovereign Indigenous communities: Oneida Nation of the Thames, Munsee Delaware Nation, and Chippewa of the Thames First Nation. It's also a river that flows through the treaties of this territory. We're here in Kaleli ESA in Ward 4 on London Township Treaty territory. If you read that treaty, the river is named over a dozen times. So it's written through the treaties, and so it's also written through our responsibilities as treaty people to honor and respect and uphold Indigenous rights. I also want to acknowledge the river as the home to so many plants and animals that make this river one of the most biodiverse rivers in all of Canada, and whom together form a web of life that we are part of and that we rely upon. This seems, especially important to me today as it's raining. When it rains, this whole city becomes a river because all that water drains off of the land into the river, flowing downstream, which is really important to be thinking about when we realize that the three First Nations downstream of us cannot drink their water because of what happens to it upstream and the choices and the decisions that we make. And those are political choices. And so I want, as part of my acknowledgement, a statement about my intent to think about my treaty responsibilities when I'm making decisions on council. I see that there are kids just upstream from us that are playing along this river, as children have for thousands and thousands of years. Part of our responsibility is to ensure that kids can always play along this river, and that we work alongside Indigenous water and land protectors who are the original, the present, and the future land and water protectors of this river and of these territories. Thanks, everybody. I hope to see you at the river. I hope to see you at your front door soon. And I hope you have a wonderful weekend.